A couple days ago, Glitch announced the release date for the season finale of Murder Drones. So after killing any hype for season 2, this left plenty of people to question what could happen in episode 8. So me and a lot of Murder Drone content creators got into a VC and we started predicting and theorizing what could happen in episode 8 using a bingo board. The board has plenty of theories and we're all going to debate and see which ones are more plausible. This whole event was streamed live on Blooper Channel due to a certain someone in this video not knowing how YouTube live streams work. Okay, you're not. He's not live yet. Press the button. Press the button. Oh my God, he did it. Oh my God, we're up. We're up. We're up.
Let's see.
It's a VR stream, you moron!
Oh my God, he did it. Where is
It's a VR stream, you moron!
Oh my God.
What?
It's a VR
360 right?
360, you moron!
What do you mean 360?
It's like you're in there
Oh
in the
my
room
God.
with us.
We got the round table of content creators here.
This is cool.
Bro, what? How do
This
you
is the-
do this?
So I guess we can call Blooper our savior and the messiah around these parts. If you do enjoy the video, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. This is an edited down version of the stream, and if you feel joy from watching other people suffer, there's a link in the description for the full unedited thing. Anyways, let's get into it.
First, how about we do this like left to right?
Left from
Yeah,
left
alright.
to right.
Left to right, top to bottom.
Episode 8 bingo. V comes back.
Guarantee.
Yeah, I reckon that's
I hate it. I hate it. It's gonna happen.
No. Does anyone disagree with it?
Yes.
I don't disagree with it, but I
She's
do
dead.
have a
We will go
Oh.
top to bottom. Voice, why do you think it's not true?
Wait, I'm really bad at talking. Go away.
Why? Who else doesn't think it's true?
Me.
Okay, why?
Well, you see, it all goes back to why would they do so? Why would they kill someone off to bring them back 2 episodes later, other than just appeasing the fans, which at this point would just make it a bad
Exactly.
It's gonna happen for shock
We're not
value.
going to discuss what the good writing decision will be, but we're going to discuss what's going to happen.
Oh,
Who is Lizzie?
Well,
So-
there is a voice line of N screaming V, but like that really loud. Well,
I'm
I think that just
pretty
might be like just for promo.
I think that was actually like maybe intended as for like episode 6, but it was like they recorded different lines for it. So on the one hand there was V please, and the other one there was just V screaming. So I think as the voice actors do that quite often, but I'm not 100% sure though.
So it just might be an extra.
speculating.
It just
No,
might be
I
an
think
extra
that- I
line
think
they use.
I think you're right, because in the new trailer, it shows one of N's lines from episode 7, which is different from that one in the actual
Exactly.
We don't know everything yet. We're not gonna hurt you, okay?
We don't know everything yet, but we're not gonna hurt you. Okay?
I mean, it's not like the show
It's just
does not have a
used, they
history of
just have
showing
it.
us things that later appear not to be in the episode, like the teasers,
Yeah,
for example.
teasers.
I personally
Yeah.
think V will come back, excluding the evidence of like the new voice line or voice line that has been used, purely based off who was Lizzie texting.
Exactly.
That theory.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
well.
do have a theory for that, but like,
Okay.
so should we just put this as like a majority yes?
I mean, who could you be texting that wouldn't be a complete ex machina, like apart
Yeah.
from V?
Well, yeah.
It had to have
Lizzie's
been,
point
right?
upon
As
I
well.
will say that later, because I do have a crack theory. Trust that. Okay.
Doll comes back.
Hell no.
No, she's dead.
no.
She's dead.
It's
We
not.
literally
She's
see
dead.
her die.
No,
She's dead.
dead.
She's dead.
No,
Dead. No
no.
debate.
Dead.
The chances of Doll coming back are the same chances
Let
of
Yagsterr
Ring setting up
talk.
a proper stream.
Renqz, make an obligatory ultra kill reference.
Machine. Come
Machine.
I agree 100%. Bumster does not need screen time.
Oh,
We should beat him from the stream immediately.
Like, what if Uzi falls into the hole and she just meets V1 from ultra kill?
That would go crazy.
That
That would go crazy. That would go crazy.
I feel like we've been derailed the conversation slightly.
Okay,
Judgment.
Move on. Next one.
Alright, Jay fights the Solver over Tessa. I would say considering the
What?
No.
Tessa's dead.
I have an interesting-
Tess is
Wait,
dead.
don't cross it yet.
Hey,
okay.
Somebody explain what this means. Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, go.
Absolutely.
What does it mean Jay fights the solver over Tessa?
Like
Yeah.
mourning her.
I know that the banner for Glitch
You mean of the short
is like
friend?
Jay alongside Sin, but I still feel like Jay at some point is going to be like,
Okay.
I'm
Gonna
gonna kill
fight her.
you, Sin.
I
Yeah.
would like to go on a bit of a tangent about that. Jay obviously, most likely, I'm sure we can all agree, does not know Tessa was skinned alive by Sin. Yeah?
Yeah.
She thought that was Tessa.
Yeah.
Tessa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. With that said, Jay herself, with her personality, would obviously freak out and like she herself would want to avenge Tessa. The main issue is at the end of episode 5, obviously, you're all well aware, N and V had their administrator change
Yep.
to Dark Oak 1217.
Solver
That-
administrated by
That is not the case for Jay. She's under Sims
Jay's
administration.
still- yeah.
She would want to fight her.
But
you know, she'd just get
she'd be like,
flipped over
she'd be
to her
held
side.
back by programming that she can't.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, it would be pretty, like, soul-crushing to see your
Jay
friend
actually
being worn
reacts.
as a Halloween costume.
All the
Yeah,
Jay
let him
scenes
finish,
you can
right.
see in the teaser, she has a look of like she has like a certain expression on her face,
Remorse,
which makes it-
kinda?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
remorse or regret.
Yeah.
Like maybe she realizes she's on the wrong side, but literally physically cannot do anything about it because of her programming. She could also be the third mural, and they could just be baiting us out. with
Oh
them.
no, it's no.
I
shit.
doubt it.
That would go
That's
crazy.
definitely end.
That's a stretch, but it could
That's
happen.
definitely end.
Honestly,
Should we just, like, leave this one as, like, unknown?
that's
kinda?
a yeah.
Yeah.
It could
Yeah,
very much
that's
go
fair.
either way.
Yeah.
And dies.
That's like
Yes.
50-50,
Yes.
50-50 shot.
Okay, we are referring to our current N, not a backup, right?
Yeah.
Who's-
Oh, uncomes in the chat. Uncomes in the chat.
Oh,
Uncome's
yo!
in- So, Uncom, honestly, it's probably a good thing you weren't here, because this has been the
Took
most
30
chaotic
minutes.
thing I've ever decided to do, and it's only been 15 minutes
before
since
we
the
still
actual
can.
stream
Watch him.
started.
Watch him join the call. Watch.
Nah.
He's gonna join the call.
Actually,
He wouldn't. He wouldn't, right?
Tom, you know me, I would advise against it.
Uncom just said that someone's sleeping in his recording room and he might actually join, so it might
Like
be
somebody,
a minute.
Alright.
Wait, someone's sleeping in his recording room?
Yeah.
I have a question from chat for you. Do you love the drone Tesla theory?
Well, you see.
That we'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
That is on the bingo card. We're getting to it when we get to it,
We'll
alright?
get there, yeah.
Cosmic, what do you think about, what was it, End dying?
So of N dying, I'd say if it doesn't happen, I would be genuinely surprised, considering that it's probably one of the best things they can do with this character.
Right,
Of course.
is that it?
Or they would do it for like shock value, killing him.
If they did it for purely shock value, I will
Like
not like that. at all.
they would gladly in a heartbeat do something stupid for shock value.
Notice how for the first, like, three ticks, Slippy has said nothing. Not contributing.
Was he still muted? No.
Yeah,
he's
that's
not.
why we got forced to get on the list. Get on the list, right.
Sleepy, why are you here
Oh
if
my
you're not gonna
God.
contribute?
So I think that they're gonna try to escape from the planet using Tessa's ship, but then like Sin's giant tentacle things keep dragging them down, and so they're like, okay, someone's gonna have to distract her, and En's like, I'm gonna do it, and then he sacrifices himself.
That's my secret, Cap.
Yeah,
I love
that's-
doing anything.
I like
No,
doing
I-
anything.
If
If that's his last words, then that would actually go crazy.
No, it would not.
I would actually go insanely
I
hard.
want him
It
to
would
say
not go
that so
crazy. I
badly.
would
It
hate
would not. It would not.
That would be the most
It's
cringe
fine.
thing I've ever heard.
He will
Like
die.
what Cosmo said, that was like very like reasonable. What would happen, and he is willing to absolutely take the hit for anyone to protect someone. He is absolutely willing to do that.
We had Uzi already sacrifice herself. We had V sacrifice herself. I could very easily imagine a scenario. Because I feel like Liam
The
has done
acrylic
this in
stands.
his previous works, where one character will sacrifice themselves, come
Yes.
back, and then
Yeah, the other
we have this other character who then says
Does the thing.
something about them returning the favor, and then actually
yeah.
sacrifices themselves. So I feel like something very similar would happen with N here.
I hope like a lot of the main cast dies in general. I really hope that Uzi did
Oh
die the last episode.
So do I. So do I. I want to bring up
He
also
must die.
someone in chat said someone brought up the merch patterns and the acrylic stands. The acrylic stands.
You stole my point, bro.
I was bringing it up a little bit before, but yeah, someone in
saving
chat, yeah, someone in chat brought it up.
Can we get N must die spam in chat, please?
And must die.
Oh, well, Slayer kind of pointed out my
Must
point.
die.
Logically, emotionally, writing-wise, there's no reason for him to live past episode 8.
And makes
Oh my
like
God.
way too much money, and they're not gonna kill him off.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
He
He
makes-
makes like have a media or some sort. Just piss off the viewers.
Well, that's why Uzi's
When the
good.
monetary
Yeah.
gain affects the writing.
Yeah, exactly. When
Oh,
the
you got a
money
point,
affects
got a
the
point.
writing.
Uzi might as well die as well, because she's like the main character.
Kill everyone in the universe.
Give them.
The show's over. No season 2. Might as well.
Kill something while ending.
The only thing to add on, if you know Liam's all the works, you know that Liam is not afraid of killing off major characters
Yeah.
in horrific ways.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
addressing
if you know
it, 'cause I know it's
Glitch,
possible.
Well,
if we
it's
know
Kevin,
Glitch,
yeah.
And makes a little too much money.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it could go either way. But I think Uzi's
Oh, yeah,
more
and
reliable,
Glitch is
but
also
that-
known for like those kind of revives, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh god, Sunset Paradise Meta Runner. No.
Yeah, it's Sunset
No.
Paradise.
Yeah,
No.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
No.
I'm
Dude.
hoping we'll get all out of our system with V, hopefully.
Jay dies.
Jay die.
Uncom's calling you a bum in the chat, Sleepy.
Let's go!
This takes longer to than make Sleepy watch his videos.
Speed it up. Right, Blooper, go. Does Jay die? Go.
because Liam's just gonna be trolling and give her like 2 minutes of fucking screen time during the episode, and then just kill her like how he did Dol.
Jay, honestly, I honestly think she's probably going to die, but it has to be in a good way, or else I will literally just close the tab and not watch the rest of the episode. That is a joke, but just put it in the scale how much the episode is resting on Jay being having like
actually doing
at least
something,
dying in a good way. Because if the episode ends up just killing Jay off immediately, that's gonna taint the entire episode, and no one's gonna care about anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
So at first, I didn't think Jay was gonna die, but then once the trailer came out, that's when I was like, oh. So I feel like she is gonna work for Sin at some point, but then she's gonna rebel, and then that's when this is gonna be gory. But Sin is just gonna rip out her core and eat it. Yoink.
Just like in the
teaser.
Just like the image.
Yeah.
The corner
Dol and Jay will just be chilling in Sin's stomach, you know.
And she's like,
they're just
"Sir,
crawling around in
come
there,
here."
hearing all the commotion
Along with,
outside.
like, half the Earth.
So, yeah, I agree. Jay might die after, like, definitely after turning after Sin. But, like, I think because Glitch might want to keep N alive, and I mean, like, just for pure monetary gain, they would just kill off Jay just for the sake of, like, killing her off instead of N.
Yeah.
But it should be N. Like, 100%. Like, Jay would take the sacrifice play.
I can see that happening.
It should have been N would be a great
Yeah.
video title.
It should have been N. It should have been N.
Jay should have lived.
I think that Jay will die, but it will happen under a very specific circumstance where she will discover the truth of what happened to Tessa, and she will try to fight back, but she'll be panicked, like her nerves are gonna be like scattered and everything, because, you know, obviously huge revelation, and it is in that moment that Sin will kill her.
I think it's gonna be like a betrayal kind of thing. Or Sin just like kills her off rip.
Jay's out of the, out of the
Jay,
show.
could you help me with something? Yoink!
Don't start with
There you go.
yoink.
Everyone
The
is
chat
saying
spam.
yoink now.
No,
Everyone
don't
say yoink.
Everyone-
Please save this.
Yoink.
Everyone's
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
yoink.
It would be more. It would more.
And chat spam yoink, I feel like that'd be very Sigma.
Ooh. Right.
Ooh,
Voice, your
ooh?
turn.
Is that what you
Ooh,
just said?
what?
Who said
What's up, boys?
No.
Moving,
You just,
moving on.
just said
Not
ooh.
just saying,
Yours-
ooh, what the
Listen. If even one character ends up surviving, I'm gonna draw fan art of them like being disemboweled or something. I can't
my
do this.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
The voice massacre
That
2024.
Voice
That
Blue
is-
just said, I'll do it
Kill
myself.
everyone.
Purely for convenience's sake, and for us to not constantly confuse it, I suggest we call Cosmo Mo. We call Cosmic Mick.
Mick.
Just yeah.
Mick and
I was
Mo.
about to suggest that. I was about to suggest
Blue
that.
from Disney.
Right, okay, we have
Blue
to
on
go.
Disney Channel, Mick and Mo.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, she's gonna die, and Vanity's gonna be a very sad man.
Yeah.
There's no other way about it. Unfortunately.
Vanity.
Vanity's
Vanity's gonna give this
Imagine if
episode a
Vanity's
poor
on
review.
the Stream, bro.
Yeah, she's going to get probably the most brutal death in episode 8, I think. Just like for more salt.
Just to
wounds.
piss him off specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah.
Just to piss him off.
Go, Sleepy, Sleepy, go, go,
Two
go,
people,
go.
Sleepy, it's your
Go,
time.
Sleepy. He fell asleep. Ranks, go.
Bum.
For like some major plot arc, but at the same time, I feel like
Oh.
he's gonna die since she's just a joke at this point. And like Vanity, you know, he traumatized me. We don't like Vanity, right,
Oh,
guys?
shit.
Hey, language, please.
What's wrong with
Hey,
Vanity?
no language. Wait,
Yeah.
uncom, do a cuss counter. When
Uncom final cuss counter.
Nah, he does that.
Sleepy, thoughts on Jay dying?
Okay, so Vanity, I love you, Pookie, but
What?
I'm
Whoa!
sorry.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey, this is uncharted territory we're getting in right now. I don't know if we can. I think we might have to cut
We
this.
cannot be having
No, I
competition.
turned out. What did he say?
We just got done the
I have
first
to go
row. We're an
soon.
hour in. There's
We're an
4 more
hour in.
rows.
Next question we don't even need to argue for.
I know everyone's thinking that the secret friend of Lizzie is gonna be V. I feel like they're gonna do a bait and switch and reveal that Yeva is alive. Because if you look at it, she was shot in the head, so her core should be intact. We didn't see her body like ripped open or anything. So
Yeah, but if
she's
Yeva were
probably
to come
still
But,
out there somewhere.
like,
but
she
that-
died in episode 1. She died in episode 1 because
Yeah,
V
that's
got into her
Ex
room.
Machina. There'd be no
There's
connection
no
to
way
your-
you like take that long to come
Why
back.
did they add that in the episode? Why
There's
did they
two
do that?
possibilities. Her core managed to escape, or V ate her core. Those are the
Well,
two
it's the
possibilities.
But would V know how to eat like that? She needs to eat that specifically.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Let's just say, like I think that theory could be true, and I think it would be really cool if it was. The thing is, I feel like it's the same likely chance that it's just not gonna happen
Yeah.
because they didn't plan that far ahead.
And also, what are they supposed to do with Nori and Eva as cores? Like, what are they supposed to do with the both of them?
Also, we're also assuming, like, wait, hold on. Do we even know if Eva speaks English? So how would Lizzie know?
Probably not.
I don't think
Well, they're
Lizzie's
robots,
smart enough to
right?
speak
Russian.
Just uses Google Translate or something.
Yeah. Google Translate.
Maybe she can write English and read it, but she can't speak it.
If Lizzie is texting Eva, I feel like there could be a funny bit where like Thad's like, "Oh, you know how to speak Russian," and then she just speaks the rest of the episode.
Or robots, idiot.
Of course.
Just robots. Let's put a maybe, because I honestly have no idea.
It was like,
I'll put a maybe more likely no.
Just a red.
Right, move on.
A red question mark. Moving on.
Alright.
V is confirmed.
V is
dead.
confirmed.
No,
dead.
move on.
Yes.
No. Move
They
on.
never confirmed it. They never confirmed it.
Anyway.
I hope so. I hope so.
She's coming back. Bro, move on.
Okay, Uzi dies.
She already fake died in episode 7, and according to the whole mural theory, she's not going to again. Sorry to anyone who thinks everyone's gonna die. Voice, but I don't think she's gonna die.
Yeah.
She might not die. She has a plot armor.
Plot armor in the
Yeah, literally plot armor.
Plot
Yeah.
armor. It's literally canon. She literally can't.
I mean,
die.
she somehow managed to survive burning up in the fucking atmosphere. Oh, ding, add to the counter.
Mo.
Mo. Yes,
Who
you.
you're talking about if you say Mo.
You're Mo.
Uzi dying. I don't think she's gonna die because, like Blooper said, plot armor. And if she were to die, she would have died at the end of episode 7. But no, she's still alive. If she's gonna die, I think she's gonna die with N.
I think like Uzi dying is like it's on the same scale of whether N dies. Like it's either one or the other, obviously. But like I say, like what Cosmo said as well. Like it could be both of them dying. Like would they hug each other last second?
Well, mutually self-destruction.
Mutual self-destruct, or like someone dies and they just so happen to jump in with them, saying you're not going alone, something like that. Like yeah.
If it does end up with the two of them like hugging, I hope Uzi like kind of breaks character and actually is remorseful for like 2 seconds, because that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, be genuine for a minute.
Be genuine.
Yeah. She finally takes down the mask of like all that angst and stuff.
I don't really have anything new to add. It's just basically I don't feel like they'd give her a fake out death in episode 7, only to give her a real death in the next episode. And it seems like wherever she is right now with floating in space, whether it's like a hallucination or if she's actually in space, again, I feel like she would have to go through a lot of effort to come back to Copper 9. And so I don't think they'd kill her off after that, because it seems like a lot of work just to kill off a main character.
I am sure we are all well aware of Matt Patch's theory on murder drones. This video.
Yes.
Grown.
Now, ignoring Serial Designation S, we all know about his hero's journeys point from the presentation in episode 1. That's gonna circle back if that's true. I think the show would end probably with Uzi being the only survivor of Copper 9. Like in a spaceship by herself, just like watching her planet get destroyed.
Just there.
Kind of like the ending of Thor Ragnarok, except it's just Uzi.
Oh, that would be amazing.
It's just her floating out in space,
just setting off,
remorsing over everyone dying in front of her.
I feel like if this was Liam, that is certainly possible, but with Glitch added into the mix, I highly doubt they would be that bold and go with that dark of an ending.
Well, remember, we can't talk about murder drones without talking about World War II,
baby!
World War II! Yeah!
Let's get one thing clear, right? Murder Drones is Uzi's story. She is the main character. She pushes the plot forward. Everything that happens mostly because of her involvement, episode 5 being a prime example. So, with that said, she starts the journey, or her journey off, right? No friends. Parents don't care about her whatsoever. She meets N. They're lovers, of course. So, what if, by the end, she just cycles back, and then she has everything she loves just torn apart from her? Like, in the most tragic way possible.
And she never has the chance to say anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
That would be ballsy.
I hate to self-plug, but that is kind of in my new video coming up.
Someone said in chat just now that what if she has a monologue at the end of the story, like the one at the beginning?
Oh yeah, that's true.
With the prologue, yeah.
Circle back.
Yeah, Denominator said that. Yeah.
Of course, right.
Denominator.
Denominator. The real denominator.
Okay.
Yeah, denominator.
Everyone spam denominator in chat. The real denominator.
Oh, wait, Dominator. I'm actually dyslexic. Oh my god.
Just realized that?
I just realized that.
We're all Murder Drones fans. We're all
We're all stupid.
We're all Murder Drones fans. We are not neurotypical.
All of you just want to get reaction bait with like everyone dying, so like Yagsterr going
Yes.
Yes.
Trust me, if we wanted reaction bait, I probably could have had Yag blow his vocal cords out by now.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Put a question mark.
Let's do like a
Question mark. Yeah. Question.
Yeah. Like
I
it's
feel
like
like
it's
it was like pretty evenly divided, I think.
It's either Uzi or N dies, or they both die. That's the way it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother doing the
everyone
poll
just-
for this one.
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna get that because I think the Solver has fully taken over Sin.
Yeah,
at
no,
this
there's no
point.
way.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
Sin.
no
Seeing,
way.
seeing a glimpse of Sid's personality requires you to think that there's going to be a redemption arc for the absolute solver, which is completely false.
There's
and
no
wrong.
way there is. There absolutely, there's no way there is.
Shot, the solver gets a redemption
You can
arc
take that
after
theory and
committing
shove it
mass
up your
genocide.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
does anyone say no to this one?
Me, the minority over here.
Oh my God! Shut up.
think so.
Okay, Ranks,
I'm
being a
in the middle.
You're being a
contrarian.
contrarian, it doesn't make you look cool.
Ranks, what is the
Right.
reasoning?
I don't think. Okay, as much as I like for her to get character, I don't think she is, since she's been pretty much a repetitive joke this entire series. I don't know. I just don't feel like.
So you're going off a hunch.
Yeah, I'm going off a hunch. That's right.
If Jay breaks down, which I really don't think is gonna happen, but if she breaks down, I feel like she's not gonna like get any time to process any of that. Like she's gonna find out, but then immediately be thrown into action again. Not have time to process any of that shit.
Yeah, it'd be more of like an emotional attack.
Ding.
Like
Yeah,
she
just-
gets so
just like-
emotional that she
just like
immediately
we do with
impulsive
Ed.
and
She's gonna be
completely
like-
impulsively does it.
for the rest of-
I agree with that. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Just tick it off. I think
Just
the
tick it off,
majority
tick it
of
off,
us,
tick it
yeah.
off,
I think
tick
we
it
have
off.
enough material.
Tick it off.
Yeah, just do
Right,
yes.
yeah.
Solver wins.
So
Right,
this
now
is
for
the
the final
base-
one. Blooper.
That's
Very loud, incorrect buzzer sound effect.
Okay.
basically
So like what they're gonna do, I think they'll have it so the solver is going to like there's gonna be like everything bad happening and then like the one good thing's gonna come out of it. So the solver will technically win, but then there's still some kind of happiness for the losers, if that makes sense.
The solver is not going to win. Now, to some extent, if that does happen, I would completely understand. I mean, it's Liam Vickers after all. But because it's produced by Glitch Productions, that's probably not going to win. It's probably not going to happen.
For those who don't know what design is, it's one of Liam's very old projects, which is a story he wrote. It is very similar to MD, only it's not with robots, with people. So that's what that is for people who are confused of what it is. It turns out the solver will win. By all rights, it should win, but it won't win. Again, because I don't think Glitch will allow it. I don't think Liam will go with such a dark ending. But to counter Blooper's point from earlier, there is a third option. Nobody wins. The whole planet goes boom, the solver gets what it wants, but a few people live, or a few people get to escape on the ship, whatever else. Because we do have the trailer frame of the ship flying around, so someone gets on that ship and flies away somewhere. Someone will get away, so technically they haven't really won. But the solver did win, but not really, but kind of. But that's still not really a solver total victory, which I assume the point of this this space is. So it would be overall no, but there is the third option of mutually assured destruction for the entire cast, and nobody wins.
I feel like there are two very distinct possibilities for an ending here. There is, I'm just going to refer to it in SSTWL terms, so anybody who doesn't know SSTWL, go watch it. But there is the C2 option, and there is the Black Dogs option.
You say it like they'll know what that means.
You say it like I haven't gotten that far.
Allow me to explain.
Elaborate. Elaborate.
Oh my God! Explain.
Is the stereotypical good ending, where everything's gonna be hunky dory, bad guys defeated, oh yippee, everyone lives happily ever after, right? That's option one. Actually, ironically, I feel like the most people would die here, but I'll get to that in a little bit when I explain the Black Dogs option, which is option 2. This is where Sin would win, and she would have everything under her control, but I feel like less people would die, because if Sin wins, I feel like she would bring everyone back under her control. Like, En and Uzi would be under her control instead of just being killed off. I don't think Liam would go dark for his first ever fully animated show with a complete ending. I don't think he would go dark for that, so I feel like he would probably go with the first one, where maybe a few major characters die, but overall, day is saved, good guys win.
As a couple of people have pointed out, like it's kind of like a no-one-win situation, where the solver does do massive damage, but there are survivors. I think it's basically asking what you think the definition of winning is. I think, if the solver can do massive damage like that, and basically destroy all these characters' lives, and that's winning for it,
Yeah.
So by that standard, I think it is going to win.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You just brought that up and that made it click in my mind.
Just like Infinity War, Thanos ending. Did you do it? Yes. What did it cost you? Everything. And like, man, still, it killed the villain, but like, still, did what the villain asked, what they want. Well, like at least want the villain achieving goal.
Yeah, I feel like there's such thing as writing maturity. If you end the story sadly, it just makes everything feel like not worth it and makes you ask, why did I watch the show in the first place? If it's just gonna end sadly in the first place. I feel like he's not gonna let it win, but just end with some form of bittersweet ending. Like
yeah, I literally just thought of that. Yeah, bittersweet.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
And or Uzi dying,
Yeah.
or like they're just separated forever with the an interesting ending.
Or like someone is going to take the reins over the solver and control it to keep it back, but like they're separated forever. Yeah.
Like like Hollow Knight or something.
Yeah.
Or he just goes, everyone dies. The end.
No, we're not doing that. We're not.
I swear to God.
The voice of Liam Vickers himself comes over the screen and says, "And then they all died."
They all died. For some of us, that is 3 years we'll never get back.
And then it's revealed it was all a dream.
Sucks to be then.
It was all a
Sucks to be
dream.
then.
Sucks to be them.
Alright, so majority consensus.
Majority no, some neutral.
Nori and Uzi have a conversation in space.
That's plausible. Plausible.
That's gonna have to happen.
It's gonna.
They're
It
both
has
in
to
the
happen,
pit, bro.
Yeah,
both
they're in
the
there.
pit. She gets booted in, and then she jumps in after her. So they're gonna have to have some character moment.
Not much to say about this one, except for if it doesn't happen, I will be thoroughly disappointed, considering that Nori has literally done nothing important, at least in my opinion.
No, she
except
has
for
not.
slapping
Exposition.
Uzi out of Blue Solver trance. Now, if it does happen, it has to happen well. But that's not the point of this question. Will it happen? Absolutely. Because if it doesn't, it's not going to be good.
Then she actually just was a nothing character. She was just exposition. Throw her out the story.
She was a plot point. She was a plot point too, and I think this is in Yagster's words, like literally just to level the playing field between N and Uzi in their fight.
If anything, Nori is gonna exist for like a minute or two before, like, I don't know, dying. I think Nori's gonna die. I think they will talk, like Nori and Uzi, at some point, but like I don't know. Nori's not really that important.
For like the sake of the viewer, like in general, these two have not talked for the entire show. Nori is supposed to be this mystery, sort of, and she has not said anything or like had an actual appearance until episode 7. So to have her like not do anything in episode 8, or at least like not have her speak to Uzi at least once to like at least apologize, or like have Uzi acknowledge that she's still alive, is like the biggest spit in the face to one of the biggest mysteries in the show, or like what was left of the mystery before they just screwed it over.
Yeah, just having them talk in general, like not even if it's not in space, like just them having some sort of a conversation would generally be like really useful.
For like plot purposes, you mean?
I guess so.
Or like to bring closure with Uzi's like
Yeah.
Uzi missing her mom. And all
It's like,
that,
hey mom, dad kind of sucks.
Hey mom, dad sucks.
Who joined?
It's Uncom! Oh,
Uncom joined? What? What?
Yo, no way.
Clipping this. We're clipping this.
It's Uncom!
Wait, we can't derail completely, guys.
It's Cosmo.
Ladies and gentlemen. It's so great to finally meet the man himself.
I have never been in a VC with Uncom. Oh my god.
Take your screenshots.
In that storyline with N and Nori, she clearly is like upset that she couldn't be a good mother figure to Uzi. Like, I had a kid and then I blacked out and I'm inside the labs and everything. She also magically pulls out a piece of paper for schizophrenic ramblings. Pretty interesting. My point is, you wouldn't set that up if it didn't amount to anything. And the fact that she got booted into the same place that Uzi's in right now, they're gonna have that talk. And it's gonna happen in space.
To round us out, we will go with Uncom.
Mr. Uncom, yes.
What do you think?
My only real problem is I don't see Nori in any of the actual
teasers,
media itself.
Oh yeah.
I mean, technically they probably went to around the same place, but I don't know. Uzi might just end up falling straight back to the Earth, Copper 9. I mean, they could, but I don't really see how it definitely would happen. I've seen the state of this bingo board, so I feel like my answer is question mark.
Yeah.
Right. I think.
Should we do green question mark?
Green question mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Green question mark. Yeah. Green question mark.
Green question mark.
Green question mark.
Green question mark.
Uncom, why you me? Why?
Well, no, it's Cosmo.
Why not?
I'm Cosmo.
Yeah.
There's Mo, and then there's just
Cosmo, and he's
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Oh my God.
He's
Cosmo.
Cosmo with a C, and you're Cosmo with a K.
We will find out more about the
that's
I
like
assume the
a
murder.
definite-
drones
yeah,
past. I
yeah.
It's through dialogue.
I feel like that's kind of warranted that we need more flashbacks, right?
We get one every
I
episode.
think that's guaranteed to happen. So
This is
we don't
this
need
is guaranteed to happen through
discuss
the
this, that's
dialogue.
guaranteed.
It isn't
Yeah.
like
We have to. Yeah, we have to.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
just is a yes.
Just put a check mark. Just put a
This is
check
just a
mark.
This is
yes.
a free.
There's not even a
this-
question.
This next one. This next one.
Yeah, we can skip.
That was
my
kind of
Okay,
a freebie.
yeah, yeah.
This one, I feel like
Ew.
this one's a high
No,
point of contention.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait.
no.
Does anyone agree with this? Does anyone agree with this?
She will. Yeah.
I agree.
Nope.
Oh my god.
God!
I sort of agree, but I don't want it.
I want
Oh my god.
Ban him!
It is not-
Ban him!
Ban Sleepy.
You have 5 seconds. 5 seconds to justify it.
Let him be. Go.
1,
So play the soundboard. Go.
Oh.
2.
Because
Is that-
okay, no, maybe no.
This
Oh,
is an
you changed your
absolute-
mind? You changed your mind? Oh, really?
No longer want to be.
I want us to contact you.
Is there anyone else who agrees with it?
No. Good. Right. Go on.
Go on.
No. Take the entire box red. The entire box red.
Season 2 announcement. Season 2 announcement.
Right.
Season
Holy
2
shit.
announcement.
No, that's not
No,
happening.
it's already been confirmed. It's not happening.
We're all cooked. All of our channels are dead.
We're all
Yeah.
screwed.
But we
No,
are
don't
now.
worry,
It's wraps.
That one's kind of
We gotta make more
No,
out
that
of
can't
videos.
happen.
Okay, well,
They
no,
wouldn't
that could
leave
happen.
the ending on a cliffhanger. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
Just so I can cope, they're gonna do a spinoff. Just so I can cope, they can do a spinoff. But like,
Oh boy.
Alright, no, just no.
I call
no, it's not even a question. You see her
X this
corpse.
entire row out.
Everyone calm down.
Alright, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just-
Yeah, okay.
Row is- by saying one, we already got rid of the others.
Blooper.
Just
I want you to get rid of the bottom middle row. Just the bottom middle. The bottom middle. Just get rid of it, please.
I feel like the only reason that would happen is because of Glitch. Glitch would be like, "Oh, we need to
Yeah.
make the fans happy, so we need this to happen." Like,
Physiologically, if they do this shot, it's going to look terrible.
That's true. They don't have lips, so
They don't have
can't
lips.
really
That's
prove
what I'm
it.
And would N have to pick her up?
They have saliva.
No. You're just bringing out fan fiction. You're bringing out fan fiction.
Can you imagine? Wait, didn't Darren kiss N in episode 4?
Yeah, he kissed him on the
Yeah.
shoulder.
Liam, previous stories, he does have kissing, and obviously very, if you know some of the series, very the such circumstances. But regardless of that,
I'm too PG to know what that is.
it would be really, really odd to have it a kiss. It's probably going to be a very heartfelt hug, more than a kiss.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, that's
probably
what I was thinking.
Fans are gonna be pissed. They're gonna keep him in the friend zone.
Newsy,
You don't know
the Newsy kiss will not happen for multiple reasons, some of which have already been said, such as they don't have lips, and it's most likely just going to be a heartfelt hug, and it might spark too much controversy in the fandom. Fourth reason is that it's a little bit like if they do kiss, it's going to be like a big moment, and yes, maybe they can kiss because it's like confirmed by Darren kissing N's shoulder or whatever, but it's probably going to be like cliche, probably going to be like a long shot, and I don't know how they're going to make that look good.
not.
Last,
That's the
It's
problem.
not.
It's not gonna look good.
Like an SFM animation.
There's no
Like,
shot.
Their mouths are too weirdly shaped. Like the face, the way their face is shaped.
yeah.
It's weird.
Also another reason that I picked up, like, isn't Uzi like 4 foot?
Yeah, I said earlier. Would he have to pick her up? Would he have to pick her up or lean
N
down?
would have to bend down to do it.
M has to bend down, you said.
No!
No, my God, no! Oh my God!
So, what are we doing for Jay knew about Sins getting Tessa?
No.
Well, we just cross that out. Cross that out. That's
Get rid of
out.
that.
That's out of the question. That's no. That's done.
Get her out of here.
This Newsy scene is literally just, it's like taking 2 phones and banging them up against each other.
Yeah.
That
Let's
is
not use that word.
The Nokia.
This is
phone.
The
literally
Nokia.
Yeah, you really need to rephrase that.
Like when you plug in your phone, there's like the little like
The
sound
sound.
effect. I'm just imagining that.
No.
See
I
it.
think we've spent way too much time on the
No,
Yeah, we spent too much time.
I feel like we can agree it's not happening.
Yeah.
It is.
Get
It
that
really-
out of here.
Not happening. Majority X not happening.
Top to
J
bottom.
and M fight. Blooper, go. go.
Jay and N will most probably definitely fight.
Is that it? Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
AYcosmick.
Mickey
go.
Wiki, go.
Mick, I definitely have a lot to say. It's gonna happen. Next.
Right, Uncom, go.
Yes.
Right, good. Dyer, go. Yes. So.
Jay and then fight. Yes.
Probably because they will fight over the car keys.
The car keys? Okay.
Yeah.
The ship keys.
Yeah, the ship.
The ship.
I don't think N is gonna directly fight with her, but he's going to intervene between the fight of Lizzie, Thad, and Jay. But I don't think he's gonna actually like try to hurt Jay, you know?
Yeah, I was Cosmo described a part of my point as well, but like I also want to bring up N isn't afraid to like now fight up against like people that used to look down upon him. Like he isn't afraid to stand up for himself now, really. But like, yeah. So, like what Cosmo said, like if Jay points the gun at him, he most likely will try to stand in front of everyone else to like protect them. But maybe he does actually get into a physical fight, or maybe he does like have a back and forth argument.
All right, I do not think there will be a physical fight between them. As for the whole Lizzie and Thad thing, we have to keep in mind N is at the very bottom, the depths of Cabin Fever Labs right now, and they are at the very top, the surface. Even if N knew they were there and made a beeline to go stop the fight, I don't think he'd make it in time. So I don't think that would be it. I think when they eventually meet up, which they probably will, there will be a like verbal confrontation between the two of them. But I do not see N and J getting into a physical fight, considering it would need to be all hands on deck to fight the Silver at this point.
Okay, I'm going off 2 hunches here because I think they will have some sort of physical altercation. So obviously, we've all seen the teaser. Jay is drawing her gun 2 individual times in there. That would indicate, once again, lots of aggression, lots of fighting, lots of I'm done with this, I'm gonna fight someone energy. So in Jay's introduction, she's very condescending towards N. That's how she's always treated him. And okay, now I know this is gonna sound very bad, but I think that I could definitely see them doing this. I'm gonna regret saying this. Jay steps on N, right?
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh God.
So I think no.
Are we sure this isn't like a Vanity? I think Vanity was re-entered the chat.
I can turn this around, bro. I'm pretty sure they are going to fight. Like everyone else has said, they'll have some sort of argument, but I think it'll turn into a fight. I think by the end of that fight, once again, this is gonna sound really bad. N will step on Jay, like kind of like foreshadowing what she did to him in episode 1, and like obviously the fight's gonna result in no one dying. I think that is what is going to happen, just to pay off how Jay treated him in the beginning,
and how much N's developed over the series.
And symbolically, like his authority, his power over Jay, him stepping on her, just like
in a not weird way. You really gotta say you gotta say this.
Not to be weird.
I feel like
my point is not to be weird. My point is saying I think that this is good symbolism.
You're calling me a bum now?
Spelt out.
Maybe the real bum was the friends we made along the way.
Little J and N fight.
In some way.
I'm still saying
no. No. If by fight
depends on your definition.
Obviously, If it's a physical fight,
then probably
that's debatable.
But if
yes, a war of words.
Words, yes.
Well, yeah, that's just
Jay, your mama's so
a average COD argument is probably gonna happen. They are going to be slurring each other out. What is a slur in the Murder Drones universe? What drone like word they made up? Can be? That's crazy.
Tyromaniac video. Does N have the pass? Let's find out.
Does he have the pass?
What?
New video. What does the N and zero designation end?
No. New term. What does N stand for?
I'm just gonna put it as like a green question mark for like likely to happen, but we're not sure.
Yeah.
Last one. The episode ends with
no. This one, no.
This contradicts all the other ones we've said.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it. We accomplished it. Yeah. We did it. Yeah. Oh my God, no, not. Think about it. We saw Mr. Beast and Laserbeam go to Glitch HQ. Don't you bring this point up? Don't bring this point up, please. I saw this on Twitter. You said this on Twitter. Do not bring this up.
Yeah, I said this on Twitter. Both of them are in Fortnite.
Off.
Give me
God.
Epic Games does sponsor them. Oh my God.
Epic does sponsor them, but please, no.
I might have to hop back on Fortnite.